to do well.
Yeah, it's a big night for him. He's got something to prove. He's been left out, as you say, the last few weeks, and United have looked okay, so it's a big night for him. He needs to start producing some.
The 5 players left out are all on the bench, along with Edinson. Course of the 90 minutes, so expect the unexpected. Well, taken by the respective sets of players. The game underway on a chip, and then Danny Olmo looking to play it back in, and Luke Shaw for the first time this season, having been injured for the game in Paris. Harry Maguire wins his header. Campbell's challenge, and then back in by Fred. And the first save tonight by Goals, who got across there smartly to keep that one out.
It's Harry Maguire, though, isn't it? Such a good target. Lovely the way.
That's a really nice pace to the game in the early stages, Martin. I suppose you'd expect that with these two teams.
We just saw an example of it there, how quickly.
Smartly there by Fred. Mr. Mason Greenwood has had his issues here because Anthony Martial's in behind them. It's still not away, and then finally tidied up by Halstenberg. It just needed to be a better ball in by Martial.
Yeah, but great closing initially from Manchester United, getting that.
And they managed to work it nicely to Olmo, and then Forsberg. And there's the foul by Lindelof on Emil Forsberg.
It's a foul there on Martial. I like the way Manchester United.
Chase on here for Mason Greenwood, who was just
there, was really on for that switch pass. They never made it. Cleared out the passageway now.
Excellent by Pogba. Greenwood's in, and Greenwood scores. Superb play initially by Pogba, and the young man finishes so clinically in the red of Manchester United, and they take the lead against Leipzig in the Champions League through May. Well, the check's complete and the goal stands, so there you go.
Well, a great moment for Greenwood.
Angelino, and away by Nemanja Matic again. Kevin Campbell on by Angelino, and clear to Nkunku, has just switched sides for the moment. Shoots. David De Gea needed for the first time tonight.
That's what we talk about, the counter-attack. Nkunku again, really quick, rapid player there. He could come a little bit deep to help them get out.
Match in the main. Pogba's just caught Danny Olmo there. The assistant was the person who gave it. And some Nkunku's delivery. Upamecano the target. And he's adjudged to have fouled Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who was quite prepared to put his body on the line for the cause there. It's a foul by Matic. He's going to get the yellow card as well. The arm used against Force to the Leipzig number 9. There's Bruno Fernandes, who's starting Ricks with the ball in. Angelino, and watched it come down, and it was a vital block there that Wan-Bissaka got in.
Well, they fell into the trap there, Manchester United, from their own goal kick.
Who wants to have a go at Luke Shaw, but he's fouling the Manchester United. I haven't seen a great deal of Donny van der Beek so far, Martin.
No, but he's in that central position. He's doing a good job defensively, though, trying to stop the overload in midfield.
By Canate to Angelino, and then the deflection. Here's Olmo. Poulsen.
No, because Manchester United get back, don't they, into good positions early.
That was an important touch by Lindelof. Here's Angelino. Again, it's found its way here to Angelino. Poulsen a little bit too high for him. I think he thought that somebody was behind him.
Not sure Angelino does the right thing there. I thought maybe the form he's in, he might just let one go. It just has to be a little bit quicker, doesn't it, from Manchester United?
Well, there's the half-time whistle. They have got the half-time lead in the Champions League at Old Trafford. It'll be a relatively happy half-time team talk for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Made his debut for Manchester United as a substitute against Chelsea. He looked at their game earlier today. Manchester United set the ball rolling.
And they wouldn't be able to stride into midfield like that.
Danny Olmo, Nkunku, Hіghlіghts won't get there. Pogba slipped it through. It's Martial this time. Trying to get it back to field. They need a bit of cover in the middle now. As Pogba slipped it through. It's Martial this time. In by Shaw. Past 4 Manchester United players. It's a pretty dangerous cross. Hіghlіghts. Kunku. It's a difficult one for Maguire. Against each other recently at Wembley, but only for half an hour. Which it drops here for Forsberg. Here. Martial. Here's Martial. He's away here. Good response by Konate. Needed to be. For it here. Still looking for it. He's got it through to Van der Beek. And looking for a call from the referee that didn't come.
Yeah, whether that was a pass too many, I suspect it was from Mark.
Circumstances. Today you might say, well, I came out. Goes Poulsen. Konate! Kept out by David De Gea. Didn't have much time to react.
No, he didn't. I mean, not much of the goal to aim at here for Konate. So make sure he gets it on.
That he's scored a number of penalties that they've won. Manchester McTominay. Rashford taken down in a position where he might fancy the free kick himself.
Yeah, look, clever play this for Rashford.
A footed one for Bruno Fernandes, and it was the kind of touch that if you get there you think you're going to score.
That would have been brilliant, wouldn't it? Very unusual free kick.
It's worked the selections well, with the changes in the starting 11, and now the upping of the ante really with one up. Whistle hasn't gone. Rashford's put the ball in the net as he's supposed to do. Now the whistle goes. And VAR, well, one would suspect, ruled this one definitely offside. To United, I do believe it is. Rashford, full of delight. 2 very tight calls have both gone Solskjaer's way. Matter could be in again. Rashford's in again for 3-0. It is. What an impact. He was a super sub himself, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But he sent on Marcus Rashford here, who has responded with 2 goals. And it's turning out to be a hammer. Who signed as a free agent. It's onside. Through the middle for Martial. Challenged by Sabitzer. And the penalty is given.
Yeah.
Martial's taken a few in his time at Old Trafford. And he fires this one in. It is 4-0, and it gets better and better for the Old Trafford team that have had so many problems on this ground this season, but are now catching fire and feeling the heat. They're going for the 5th. And Rashford gets his hat-trick, and there is the 5. But 3 for substitute Marcus Rashford. That's a leaf out of Solskjaer's own